Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. Merry Christmas everyone. It's the 24th December and well, it's a very, you can say, cheerful day with a lot of celebration of the Christmas, eating a lot of unhealthy food and just having a cozy day with family. And I have been doing that the whole day. Basically I've been standing in the kitchen making food from 6 in the morning till 6 at evening for eating. So yeah, pretty much 10 hours in the kitchen. And then I've tried that. So I was thinking, besides just saying Merry Christmas everyone and really thanks a lot for all the support this year, I was like thinking, should we try just have a fun look what have actually been happening for my channel this year? And what's not a better idea to just go through what happened to the channel, what have actually happened to the most popular videos, and what game have I been playing this year. Just for fun, I mean, just fun. So if we skip directly to it, let's see here. So this year here, so 2019 review of Dvalin YouTube channel. So when we started this year, my YouTube channel was actually on 2,985 subscribers, and I was like blown away with that number because I was never thinking I would actually pass over 1,000 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. And then now today, pretty much 1 year later, we are standing on 7,430 subscribers. So from 1 year to another year, I would say it's a pretty impressive growth. I have never imagined this. So thanks everyone, and really I appreciate so much all your support out there. And I know the last couple of months, like 1, 2, 3 months, I have not been as active as I normally are, but that is due to I have a daughter who is only 1 year old, and you know, they just require a lot of attention. And so you can see my day, how it goes. I wake up, take care of my daughter, drive her to the daycare, go to job, drive home, play with my daughter, put her to sleep, and I would say 50-50 I can make her sleep, and some days she's like, I don't want to sleep, and then you can see then you have a whole night where you're trying to make her sleep, and then when you're finally finished, you then have the time to either use your time on YouTube or family. And then you have a little fight. Should I do YouTube or should I do family? Because you probably have like 2 hours left of the day before you have to go to sleep. So it's like, yeah, well, basically YouTube, playing, family. That's the choice I have every time I go to bed. So that's probably why you have seen me a bit more offline than usually. But you know, that will change. My daughter's getting bigger and more easier to sleep and all that. So I would definitely say next year I'm looking forward to be a more active and a better online year for me. Hopefully. So I would say that is yeah, that's the progress for me this year. And who knows, I mean, what should I say next year? My goal would be 20k. Do you think that could be reasonable? 20k for 21? Yeah, I mean, just set the goal for fun and let's see what happens. But again, thanks a lot for everyone who's subscribing to me, following me. I appreciate the support so much. That's a big ass growth we're seeing here. Damn, I am a blessed man. So another little funny topic could be, this year, what is my most popular video actually? So I have probably been uploading 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 videos this year. And what has actually been my most popular? And that's actually a good question. Let's look at it. So my most popular videos at all we are right now looking on. For example, my most popular video I've like graded out. It's not from this year, so it doesn't count. It's a very old one. My second most popular was a PvE guide for Elemental Shamans. Then my second one is Elemental Shamans again. My third one was Restoration Shaman Guide. And again, Enhancement Shaman Guide, Elemental Shaman Guide. So I can definitely see where do I actually get like most of my viewers from. They are definitely, well, from this year, Shaman players. And if we go down and look what are the other players, well, I can see a Druid, Priest, Hunter, Paladin. Actually, Druid. 4 Druid, 4 Shamans. Actually, 5 Shamans, 4 Druids, 2 Priests. So, I can definitely see that my main auditions who actually watch my videos are Druids and Shamans. But I kind of guess that's because Shaman and Druids is probably the hardest class to master. The Druid has a lot of specs and a lot of things going on, and Shaman has always just been this hardcore class to just require a bit more than other classes somehow. I seem like most of the time. So that's actually a pretty fun fact that we can look at this map here and see what my most popular videos are at the moment, and they are all, you can see, in for 1 year range. Maybe some of the videos saying 1 year is actually maybe 1 year and 2 months, but still it's all in the same expansion, Battle for Azeroth. So that's actually quite fun. That really shows what videos I maybe should focus on in next expansion. For Shadowlands, I was actually planning going Paladin, but I can see that from my view statistics, I should probably go Shaman or Paladin. Oh, sorry, Shaman or Druid. Shaman and Druid. It looks like Shaman and Druid is the most popular of what people think, so I should probably reroll that, I think. But yeah, I just thought it was a funny fact showing this. The next one here is more about what have I actually been played most this year. Of course, my number one is World of Warcraft. Well, like the first 6 months in this year was World of Warcraft because of Battle for Azeroth. Then on the 6th month, I was like, and I also felt a lot of the community that the game kind of died, and you know, a lot of people like left, and all my friends on my friend list also disappeared, and I basically just had 2 friends online every night, and before I had like 7 to 10 friends online every night. So you could easily see where the game was going. So definitely World of Warcraft was the most played game I played this year, from probably the first 6 months of this year. Then World of Warcraft kind of died, and I played a lot of Fortnite. I just had fun with it. But then I was like blessed into League of Legends, and luckily I had a really good friend and co-worker who knows a lot about League of Legends, and he showed me the whole universe. He teach me about all the heroes, and suddenly I'm actually a quite good, I would say myself, a quite good jungler in League of Legends, and I understand all the jungling heroes, the metas and all that. So definitely right now as we talk today, when I'm not doing family or YouTube, I'm pretty much just sitting and playing League of Legends. But I will definitely come back to World of Warcraft when patch 8.3 comes out. Yeah, definitely. And Heroes of Storm and Overwatch has been games that I've been playing a little bit. Just, you know, when nothing else was fun. So this year, well, the new year that will start very soon, I have a game prediction of what I will actually be playing this year. Well, next year. Probably, again, number one will be World of Warcraft. I mean, my main audience is from World of Warcraft players, so of course I would probably still stay in that game. And Shadowlands, I mean, no one can deny that it looks awesome. So definitely I will be playing a lot of World of Warcraft. The problem is Shadowlands can probably first release in maybe August, maybe even December. So that means I would be having maybe a half year or even only 1 month to play World of Warcraft this year. And then of course it will not be realistic that it will be my most played game. My second one on the list is probably a game you have seen me uploading videos from recently, called Corepunk. It's a new MMORPG coming up, and it looks really great. And I really, well, it's not really sure. I'm not really sure it will actually, if it will release this year. Maybe we'll have some beta testing, and then of course I will be playing the beta. But if it releases this year, I can definitely see myself really maining into this game. It also has 12 classes, so that means I can also do guides on different classes and so on. Beside that, I think Minecraft Dungeons will also be a game that I really are going to be anticipated in. And for the next one, Warcraft 3 Reforged will be the next one. And then of course it will be the next one will be Halo Infinite. And of course Halo Infinite could also be even move up if the game have some really fun multiplayer action. But as we know right now, we really don't know that much. Overwatch 2 could be a potentially also a very played game, depending on how the merging will go from Overwatch 1 to 2. Diablo 4 is probably not at all going to release in 2020, but you never know. I mean, maybe I get a beta and then I will be like hooked up on the beta. We'll see. And then maybe if I don't have anything else to play, it will probably be like Fortnite chapter 3. You know, right now we are in Fortnite chapter 2, but then next year maybe Fortnite chapter 3 will release. And now you're probably asking, well, on your 2019 you had League of Legends on your list, but not in your 2020. And I mean, I would probably still continue playing League of Legends. The problem with that game is that it requires that every time you click the play button, you need to have 20 to 45 minutes right now. You cannot leave the next 45 minutes probably, because you need to be anticipated with this game. And if you leave, you'll be kicked, banned, or getting a bad status. All the games I have on the list here is games where you can pretty much pause. You can just pause or leave the dungeon group you're inside without really any big issues. So League of Legends is a game for me that is really hard for me to play right now, because if something happens in the house, like my daughter or family needs help or anything, and if I play League of Legends, I'll be like stuck for 45 minutes. It's really hard playing that game with a family in the house, and you are the only man, the father in the family. You cannot just sit down and say, I'm playing League of Legends now, I'm occupied for 45 minutes. It's really hard when you're having a full living family in your house. So that's why I think League of Legends will still be a really anticipated game for me. It will still be a game I will follow, and maybe even take a game and a couple of times, but it's so hard for me to match in my lifestyle. Then I love games like World of Warcraft, Corepunk, Overwatch, not Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Corepunk, Diablo, where pretty much you can log in, do a quest that maybe take 20 minutes, go out, take some dishwashers, or let the dog out, come back, play 20 minutes again, maybe even 10 minutes, go out and clap your daughter on the head and say you're doing great, and then go back in and take a 10-minute quest again. You know what I mean. I can just keep the game here and just stay in the world and I'm sorry, and just enjoy the game. But in League of Legends, it's like you're locked for 20 to 45 minutes. But now I'm really going off track and talk about games. That was not the plan. So yeah, this is pretty much my game prediction for 2020 of what I will be playing most. Else, I can just say thanks everyone for watching. Normally when I do these small videos, they don't really get that much views because it's not really game related. But again, for everyone who's watching, thanks a lot for watching. Really appreciate all your support this year, and I hope we get another really nice year with a lot of new games, new gameplay, just a lot of cool stuff coming in next year. And definitely also for World of Warcraft Shadowlands, that will be so great. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for all your support. Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year if you're not hearing from me until New Year. Else, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you next year. And have a really wonderful time with your family or friends or whatever you're doing, or with just your game. Have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. Peace out. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.